Hello and welcome to an amazing episode of A Work in Progress with your Queen of Hearts, Liana Shipwata, as your host. Today, I am joined by comedic genius and influencer, Thomas Amakali, popularly known as Tate Matondo. Please help me welcome him with virtual claps. Hi, Tate Matondo. Should I refer to you as that?
Yeah, that's fine by me.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you, ma'am?
I'm good. You know what, ne? You keep on calling me ma'am, ne? And I'm just like, this is the third time, and I'm like, ma'am makes me feel so old. What about me gives ma'am?
Nah, I feel like it's just the way that I was raised, you know.
Respect.
Respect, you know, by my mom, yeah.
I love that. Okay, let's talk about actually the way you were raised. Tell me a little bit about your upbringing. Where were you raised? How many siblings do you have? All of that nice stuff.
Well, growing up, I moved around the lot with my mom because, you know, economic stuff, you know, she was hustling here and there. And then we finally landed in Windhoek, and then, this is where I grew up from, like, when I was, like, probably 7.
Okay.
Until now.
Now.
So, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, do you have any siblings?
Siblings, yeah. I have... Damn, I keep forgetting the 3. I actually have 3, you know.
Okay.
2 on my
dad?
My mom's side.
You don't seem to remember.
Yeah, sometimes it's, you know, I keep forgetting the other one. No offense to you.
Are they younger?
Yeah, she's younger than me.
Okay.
But she's from my dad's side.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So you're a middle child?
Yeah, I'm a middle child.
You know what they say about middle children? They do the most. They do everything to make themselves seen because they were always forgotten about.
100%.
Yeah.
Growing up, I think I grew up in my brother's shadow for the longest time because it was always, no, you need to be like your brother.
Yeah.
Listen to him, he's bigger than you. And then, you know, my younger sister came by, and then now the attention is on my younger sister. And then the favorite, you know, son is my brother. So, growing up, I had to impress. I had to make sure that, you know, I make that impressive moves always in school, wherever, at home. I need to wash the dishes without people telling me to do it. So just to be recognized. Yeah.
Okay, that's interesting. I think a lot of middle children have around the same type of personalities, very similar actually. Do you think that's what started you off as being this comedian? I'm referring to you as a comedian. I don't even know if you actually consider yourself a comedian, because a lot of us got to know you from TikTok with your funny videos.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's why I'm asking. Do you consider yourself a comedian? Is that how you started off?
Both my parents are actually very funny. They would throw around jokes, puns almost around the dinner table. So how it started off by me trying to, you know, like I said, trying to make that impression, trying to make sure that people see you in the room. So that's how it started. And then after that, and also just growing up, I always wanted to be a superstar.
Okay.
But then, you know, I tried everything. I tried music. I feel like everyone tried music at some point. Yeah.
100%.
I used to be a rapper back in the day, and then I tried running sports. I suck at sports, by the way. And then after that, I was just like, you know what? I love making people happy. I love seeing people smile. I love, it's just amazing when you say a joke and then you act nonchalant and then you just quiet and then they laugh. You know?
Aura.
Yeah.
Okay, I love that for you. What inspired you to start content creation?
Well, I don't know, man. I honestly don't know. But also just the feel of wanting to be a superstar from a very young age. Watching Michael Jackson do all those performances. Okay, I know I might seem like I'm old mentioning Michael Jackson, but man, I was so inspired. I wanted to be that guy that, you know, I'm seen. Yeah. You know. Yeah. So that started it, and then after a while, it was during COVID when the Kebi Lame, the guy that does this, came out, and then I made a bet actually with my brother that I'm gonna be the biggest TikToker in Namibia.
Okay.
And then he was like, nah, let's cap. You ain't gonna do that. And then that's when I was like, I need to lock in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have something to prove.
Yeah. Something
What was
to
your
prove.
first video?
My first video was a Chinese video, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, the song that goes Sham Shuli Shi Samsung.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
So I recreated that one.
Yeah.
And then I remember it got like 11 likes. I was like, yo, I'm blowing up, man.
Not
hey.
11 likes.
I was feeling myself, honestly. And then, I remember I went to campus the following day, and then people were like, no, we like that video that you posted. And then from then,
Yeah.
never stopped.
And did you teach yourself like the different editing skills and stuff like that, or who taught you?
Well, like I said, I used to try everything. At some point in life, I also used to be.
I'm sorry to laugh before you even say it, but
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, at some point, I used to be a videographer. I used to be a photographer.
Okay.
And media itself is just a passion that I have.
Okay.
So with that, editing came easy.
Yeah.
And also I just love technology. Like in my house, the microwave is broken. My mom will definitely call me to do that. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna get it done.
Yeah.
So after that, yeah.
Okay. Are you also a School of YouTube graduate, where you learned everything on YouTube?
Yeah,
Nah.
mostly,
Yeah.
Especially when it comes to fixing my mom's phone, I will pretend like I know it, but then I'm watching that little Indian video where the guy is teaching me how to actually reset her phone.
Yeah. I think I have a very similar story as well, because myself as well, I have always been passionate about the media space, right? To the point where I went to even study media at school. Just added a little bit of political science in there just to balance it out a little bit.
Away.
But from a very young age, I already knew this was the industry that I was going to work in. This was the industry that I was passionate about. And went on YouTube, learned a few things, worked behind the camera, in front of the camera. So even things like editing also came a little bit of like a natural thing to me. I edited a lot of my videos myself. So I understand like your journey as well. But tell me that the name Tate Matondo. I think anybody that is watching, if you are an Oshuambo speaking person, I think you understand what Matondo means.
Yeah.
But tell me, at which point did you realize and did it click to you that I need to use this name, and why did you start with this name?
Well, and there are so many stories out there.
Okay.
Some people say I was born with an inflamed testicle.
Wow.
But actually, the truth is, my uncle calls himself, or he used to impose this fear type of thing. So when he comes for holiday, he'd always call himself Nocha Ongai Matondo.
Okay.
And then he also went to the point of writing on his car, Matondo.
Okay.
So after that, a friend of mine came to visit our house, and then he saw the name Matondo. And then the next day at school, bro is calling me Matondo. So after that, and with bullying is something that I coped with very well. I understood it at a very young age. So when someone is bullying you, I always did this thing where I would accept it. I would never take it as bullying. I would take it like it's just a joke.
Okay.
So and that's when I embodied the Matondo name. Then I took it upon myself just to, not catch feelings on the name and just accept it. And that's how I got the name. And then after that, I also used to have a lot of names, by the way.
Okay. What was your rap name?
My rap name. Okay, people used to call me Nyovest because I used to love Casper Nyovest.
Okay.
And then I used to be called Montana.
Okay.
I used to be called Twaki. I used to.
Yeah.
The
What?
names are a lot.
Okay.
So yeah, man.
No, it's fine. Why did people have so many different names for you? Like, okay, I guess it's because of your many different paths that you were on.
Yeah.
But like, how did all those names not stick, but Matondo stuck?
Yeah, everyone had a different name for me. At home, they had a different name. In school, they had a different name. This friend group had a different name. And so Matondo stuck when I remember at some point, we used to change our names so much on Instagram and Facebook just for the cloud, change it to Rockers, or something like that. And then I thought to myself, the name that I had at the time, I think people used to call me Bad Puppy on Instagram.
Okay.
Very embarrassing, by the way. But and then I thought to myself that I can't be called Bad Puppy. It doesn't give off Namibian enough.
Yeah.
So I was like, you know what? From now on, I'm changing my name to Tate Matondo, and it's gonna stick, and it's gonna be that way.
Yeah.
And then I just ran with it.
Love to see it. Now you you just sort of branched from the comedic sort of videos and creative process to more influencing style.
Yes.
That's where you're at right now.
Yeah.
How did that start? When did it click to you that I can actually make money out of this? And how are we feeling about it now?
Well, it feels amazing. But also with changing the type of content, I'm not entirely changing it.
Yeah.
I'm just also exploring different areas in the content creation space. And also it came, after winning the award for Comedy Content Creator of the Year last year, I felt like I've conquered that area. So it was time for me to conquer something else.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's why now the type of content most people would say, no, you changed. But I didn't really change. I'm just, exploring this side.
Also, yeah.
Yeah. So that I can, be diverse a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But how's the space so far for you? How do you feel about the creative space in Namibia?
Well, the creative space is amazing right now. Okay, it's growing, but it's amazing. I didn't expect it to be like this. Back then when I started, I was just doing this for fun. I wasn't doing it for the money. I mean, my mom was always like, why are you doing this? But it was for the passion. And then, right now I'm realizing that this can actually be something that you can actually build on, I actually love it right now. And there are so many people in the industry that are pushing levels because, I always take it from a point of view that everything is a stepping stone. So with content creation, it was, starting off with the skits, with the vines, and then it started growing, shout out to King Gucci them, Cassie Jessica them, those are some of the people that inspired me to start this. And then after that now, and then for me, I was just doing it as a passion at the beginning. And then right there in the middle, people are like, no, I want you to advertise, this, or I want you to sell this for me. And like, okay. And then they're like, no, I can give you this. And you're like, oh,
I can actually.
We're getting paid? Okay. So yeah, after that, so that's why I feel like we are at a good stage. We are still growing, but it's amazing to see that, you can actually make funds out of this and then actually, live comfortably like how I'm living right now.
He said he's living comfortably. But then you also find those brands that approach you, or like those people that approach you, that either want to like highly negotiate your price or like pay you in exposure. How do you deal with those people?
Well, for me, I believe that if we are meant to work together, we are going to work together.
Okay.
If not, then, we are not. And sometimes it's, I've done a lot of free work, like for a lot of people. But sometimes for me, it's like a passion.
Okay.
And that's why I also had to come to a point where I had to get myself a manager so that I just don't, exploit myself at the beginning, at the end of the day. But yeah, man, clients like that, one thing I would say is you never want to undervalue yourself, because one thing at the end of the day, these brands talk, when they sit down or when they see a video that you did with this brand, they will definitely call that brand and say, hey, how much did you guys pay Matondo?
They discuss amongst each other.
We just gave him 2 Cokes and a slice of bread. You see, now that's like everyone will want to see you like that, like you are worth a Coke and a slice of bread. So you'd always want to set, your standard rate, and then look, if you're going to work together, this is how much I'm charging, and then that's it. But also at some point, I feel like I've seen so many young creatives, not young creatives, but creatives who are starting off, and then they're like, nah, I cannot work for free. Bro, trust me.
Yeah.
Working for free sometimes benefits you in the long run, because you don't know, the person that you might be working with right now will speak your name in rooms that you have never entered
100%.
in, and then get you that deal that will, you know, put you to the next level.
100%. That's what I like to do with some of the events that I attend. If I, for example, attend your event and I'm having like genuine fun, and I have a few clips from the event and stuff like that, because I also have an audience, and the audience follows along on, you know, the places I'm going and stuff, instead of just creating like a story post. If I really am happy and my creative juices are flowing, I'll create a full reel and post it for free. Because I must also remember that I'm also trying to get like engagement and keep my page running.
Yes.
And to make sure that people are always like glued onto my page and stuff like that. So if I genuinely appreciate the way you treated me at your event, and I had fun, and I took my phone out to create a few clips, it doesn't hurt anybody really.
100%.
Yeah,
Yes.
no, really. And then it also just attracts other brands,
Yeah.
because now if you do a good job with the content that you put out, it's like, oh, let's invite her to our event, and they probably haven't spoken to the other person. And they call you and say, hey, we have this much for you. Would you like to attend our event, please? And also create some content for us. And it's like, it just keeps the ball rolling, because that's what you want at the end of the day.
100%.
I really love it. But now coming back to social media, right? There's a lot that comes with being a public figure. There's a lot that comes with having a lot of followers on social media, constantly posting, and people feeling like they know you and stuff. What are some of the negative comments and the negative, maybe people, fans that you've met or supporters that you've met in person? What are some of the negative reactions that you've received?
Well, I don't know. Negative. For me, some, you know, people call me a people pleaser. Like,
oh, middle child.
Yeah, again. So I would allow people some things that other people wouldn't allow.
Okay.
You know? I've seen fans that just walk up to you, you know, take out the camera, say something funny, you know, or, you know, they just come and then they start hitting you. But yeah, man, I understand. Sometimes I understand, like, it's a fan.
Yeah.
But with the negative side of it that I could say is, you know, just differentiating what to post and what not to post, because sometimes people feel entitled to, you know, your life now, because they've seen where you live, they've seen where you sleep now. They're like, I know this guy.
Yeah.
So they ask all sorts of questions. They want to be in your space. They want to know, like, what are you doing now and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I feel like this is the only negative thing. So I've been very careful on what to post and what not to post, because at the same time also, the negative things also involve the people that you hang around. Like, you see, putting your mom on social media.
Them,
Yeah, it also, like my mom the other day was telling me that, hey, I'm done, you know, she was getting in the bus and then someone was like, hey, Tate Matondo's mom, how are you? And then she was just like, hey, hold up, I'm trying to get to work, I'm late, you know. So yeah, man. So I understand also, I have learned to balance that and also just, you know,
I find it very hard to expose my family to social media because of exactly that. I feel like I signed up for it, but my family didn't. Like, I'm afraid that they will, I think we've all experienced some, like I mentioned, negative interactions with people, right?
Yeah.
But I feel like they wouldn't know how to cope with it. My grandfather will punch somebody.
Yeah.
He will punch somebody and the headline will read Lena Shipwata's grandfather. But it will start with the name Lena Shipwata. Do you get? But so I try to stay away from posting my family and my close friends on social media. Like, we had to navigate and try to put together like a look and feel of what you want people to see you as, without, and with them feeling like they know you personally, but them not actually knowing the details about your life.
100%.
You know? So even you posting in your room and they know where you sleep, and it's like, they know you, but they don't really know you.
me,
You get? So like when it comes to the family and friends thing, I'm very like only my friends that are already in the social space that are already and are open to it and stuff. Those ones I'm okay with. But my closest, I'm always just like, guys, no, I don't want you guys to experience what I experienced. I have thick skin. I've been doing this for a very long time. So I really understand that. You know what? I actually want to get into the real tea. So you posted a video, right? Of why are you laughing? Because you already know what I'm about to ask you. This video started off with you basically putting comments that was on a popular gossip page about influencers basically not making money because they can't even afford cars, which is like, guys, relax. Even some people that have been working in corporate for many years still cannot afford cars. And people have different priorities in life. Some people are mothers, fathers. Some people have black techs. And also, yes, maybe this will encourage brands to pay us more. But you started off with those comments and then boom, you're being gifted a car. And not just any car, a Mercedes. Like, tell me the real tea. Did they gift you the car? Did they just pay you to make the video? What was it? First of all, let me just give kudos to you. Like, that was a great, the concept, from the beginning we were glued in. Because it's like these comments, everybody was talking about it. So for you to bring that in was like 10 out of 10 creativity. But tell me the real tea.
Okay. let me start by the creativity. With the creativity, you know, once you're in the content creation space, you, especially for me, I never want to be the same. I never want to do the same thing that everyone else did. And with a car dealership, you know, it was a thing of everyone was doing the same thing. Oh, hey guys, we are here. We're selling cars. And then I was like, nah, I can't do that. I can't be the same. Then what will be different about my video? So, you know, I was sitting down and I thought to myself, you know, I remember all my juices posted a picture of me, and then the second slide was, we don't make enough money, we don't have cars. And I'm like, hey guys, do you guys know how old I am?
Also.
But yeah, so this way stemmed from, and then after that, I just took screenshots of those and then plugged them in. And also, it's just to, I don't know, man, like,
reel them in.
Reel them in. And also, like, guys, a car, really? you guys are judging us for not having cars,
guys, really?
And also, most importantly, there was one thing that I was very concerned about. Most of the people that they put on those pictures have cars. I mean, they probably don't drive them, but I know they do have cars, you know? So, yeah, man. Okay, the real tea behind the car is the car dealership called me up and then they were like, no, we are willing to offer you this and that. They didn't offer me the car, actually. This is content, guys. I'm in my go Sluby era.
Love it.
Yeah, next will be, I'll be buying my girlfriend a car.
Purr!
But it will be a prank. But yeah, so they called me up. They said, no, we got this. And then they made me the offer of getting me, you know, advertising for them. The car that was in the video is not actually the car that I'm going to get. But yeah,
you will get a car.
There is a car that's coming. So yeah, this is actually the real tea. You know? And I understand, even yesterday when I was at the club, everyone was asking me, where's the car? You want to put in fuel? I was like, nah, relax.
Save kilos.
Save kilos.
No, but I like the car dealerships, the local ones that are really putting influencers on, because a lot of influencers are getting that deal where you basically buy the car at the dealer price that they buy the car for, which is a very low price compared to how much they're selling it for. And then you get to evidently market the car every single day as you drive it.
100%.
I think that's a really, really great partnership to build with a brand. So kudos to you guys that are getting the brands, my dear. We're also waiting for phone calls this side. No, really, kudos to you guys. But yeah, man, tell me a little bit of what you see yourself doing in the future and which area you want to dive into.
Well, you know, there's so much that I'm going to do, especially this year. I'm planning on doing so much in terms of content. I'm only not going to stop on Instagram and TikTok. I want everything, everything that is going to generate money. You know, I sometimes say you know, right now I work as a, you know, as an accountant, small flex. But the accounting, the job where I work right now, no offense, but this is my side hustle. And then this is like my main.
Okay.
This is my passion, which I actually put in work in. So in the next few months, I see myself doing all the things that everyone that I look up to in the States are doing. I want to be on Twitch. I want to be on YouTube. I want to be doing all this beautiful content and not just be doing traditional content of, you know, hey, come with me today. Nah, I want to go massive. I want to make sure that you guys are fed with the utmost content that you guys never expected. And the content is definitely coming. And trust me, it's going to be good.
Love to see it. Thank you.